this is very cool.
Next we have coming up El Camino High School Golden Pride Marching Band and Color Guard. The award-winning El Camino High School Marching Band and Color Guard is honored to represent the Oceanside Unified School District and Oceanside Independence Day. Music students at El Camino receive a high-quality music education as well as learning crucial life skills. These skills such as discipline, teamwork, and problem solving will help students to become the leaders of tomorrow. This is the legacy we strive to give. Happy 4th of July. They're just coming up a little bit, but we wanted to make sure that we get a chance to hear them and see them as they're coming by instead of talking as they're walking by. So you can listen to it. And we have a chance. Look at the crowd here with the little ones looking in all directions, and the little guy with his hat with the eyes on the yellow hat there. That's cool. He's checking everything out. So El Camino High School is we have two schools in Oceanside, Oceanside High School and El Camino High School. Both of them are outstanding schools, outstanding students. Numerous scholarships have just been awarded with a few weeks ago.
Yes.
And these students are going all over the United States as representatives of our public school system, the Oceanside Unified School District, which does the wonderful, wonderful things with our students today. And we're very proud of this school and both schools. And you can hear the music. Can you hear it coming up?
They've got their flag corps and their band coming. It's very exciting. And I'm sure they're excited to be a part of the Oceanside Independence Parade, and we love to have them.
In downtown Oceanside.
That's right.
Actually, it goes from Wisconsin to Civic Center at the Star Theater. From the 101 Cafe to the Star Theater.
At one time, the parade route used to be 3 miles long.
I know that.
Because you were here.
I had to walk it. And walk it. It went up Mission Avenue, down, around, and everything.
Pretty impressive.
Yes. And all the students are on vacation right now, too, so this is cool. They're coming together to perform for us in the parade and to be representatives in today's parade. This is amazing that just watching this parade today and seeing all this happening and everything like this and all the wonderful things going by. Let's see, we have the Oceanside Republican Federated Women that are going by. It was organized in 1948. They are the heart of the hands of the Republican Party, caring for our community and country. Their mission is to provide the values and freedoms established in the Constitution of the United States. The Oceanside Republican Women's Federated honor all local legends that have helped make Oceanside great and America great.
All right. Oh my gosh, now we've got the Oceanside Red Hot Hatters. This club is for ladies who like to have fun. Actually, they love to have fun. Ages 50 to 100, so I could make it.
It says Oceanside Republican Women's, but it's really the Red Hatters, right?
We have trips, picnics, meetings, luncheons, racetrack trips, casinos, friendships, and sisterhood. Meetings are the fourth Thursday of each month at the Senior Center on Country Club Lane. If you're interested in joining the Oceanside Red Hot Hatters...
Say that 3 times.
I cannot.
Oceanside Red
call Dorothy
Hot
Arnie.
Hatters. Oceanside Red Hot Hatters.
Call Dorothy at the Senior Center. Then we've got the North County African American Women's Association. Their mission is to provide and support network through education, health awareness, and life skill programs for women and children in San Diego, North County to increase their self-sufficiency. We support this mission through our Women's Conference for teens and adults, community activities, networking events, and fundraising events. The North County African American Women's Association.
Great. I think they have a bunch of friends in the crowd because they're really clapping as they're going by too. That's great.
And they're very, she's got her red, white, and blue scarf hanging out, waving that, so she's into it.
Next we have coming up is the Oceanside Cultural Arts Foundation. The OCAF is proud to support arts in Oceanside and the surrounding communities. From the Oceanside Days of Art to the annual festival celebrating music and film, it is here that we bring quality, artistic, visual, performance, and musical arts to our community for all to enjoy. OCIF proudly offers scholarships which are available to graduating high school seniors. The 4 events that OCAF organizes every year: the annual Oceanside Music Fest this October, which is 14 years. The annual Oceanside International Film Festival, which is August 9th through 16th, is 5 years. And the OCF partners with Oceanside Public Library to hold Right On Oceanside, a book fair celebrating Oceanside County authors, August 29th, 5 years. The annual Oceanside Days of Art next year, April 16th and 17th of 2016, 24 years. Let me tell you, they're out there, they're doing things.
Well, now we've got Oceanside CERT. They're a community emergency response team, and they're about readiness and being prepared for the next major disaster. It's about people helping people, rescue safety, and doing the greatest good for the greatest number. CERT is a positive and realistic approach to emergency and disaster situations where citizens will be initially on their own and their actions can always make a difference. Through training, citizens can manage utilities and put out small fires, provide basic medical aid, search and rescue for victims, safely organize themselves, and spontaneous volunteers to be effective. So it's a wonderful organization. You know, there's always a chance for maybe a disaster in the making.
I have a lot of friends that have joined this, and it's fun and educational
Is that
too.
right?
I believe in January, I know they have a class every year, and it's interesting because if and when something happens, they're the ones that come in, they know exactly where to go and what to do. This land is your land. We would like to acknowledge the overall effort it takes and has taken to secure the United States of America. We feel that our legacy as citizens is to cherish the accomplishments of our legends and to secure the endowment granted to all veterans. This land is our land. Please help us honor and cherish all servicemen and servicewomen.
Well, that's a wonderful tribute. Just for Oceanside, for our country. This land is your land. As your land is a wonderful song. I remember singing it in
This
the
land is your land.
70s. Yes.
Right.
Okay, the Friends of El Corazon and Partners. Here's the float brought to you by that organization. They're a 480-acre public park located in the heart of Oceanside. That's what El Corazon means, between Rancho del Oro Drive and El Camino Real. The park now features a series of playing fields for soccer and other sports for kids of all ages. A swim center, hiking, and biking trails are also slated for the park as part of the master plan. El Corazon is designed to be a place with something for everyone. There's the motto right there. A natural place to escape from our busy lives, become a steward of the park, and join the Friends of El Corazon. Help us make the dream of El Corazon come true for all of us.
And on the 4th of July, that's where the fireworks are going to be shot from. So everybody in the city and many parts of the city, because it is the center of the city, the heart of the city, Corazon, going to be able to see the fireworks at 9 o'clock on July the 3rd, this coming Friday. So great.
I love that park in the heart of Oceanside.
Right. They're going to have walking trails, everything. And you know, it's nice with the Field of Dreams, the soccer up there is bringing in 26 weeks of soccer fields into 22 fields that are up there. It's incredible the amount of people that are coming into town. Numerous schools playing there, teams and everything. A lot of scholarships are being awarded on that. And actually for the city and the area, it brings 99,000 room nights to the surrounding areas, not only Oceanside, but the other areas. So it's great.
That's awesome. Okay, we've got Shakey's Pizza Parlor. They want to wish
hungry.
the city of Oceanside a happy 4th. Today's music is being provided by something Superstition. It looks like Shakey's has great food, hospitality with a fun gathering place for your next occasion. Shakey's has a lunch buffet every day from 11 to 2. And Shakey's is located, if you didn't know, at 4141 Oceanside Boulevard on the corner of Oceanside Boulevard and College. And I love pizza.
And I can see it from my backyard almost, just looking right down the
right?
canyon, right into the center where Shakey's is located. Yeah, right.
I love pizza. It's one of my very favorite foods.
I'm getting hungry.
Oh, so they've got some music staged here. We just might hear it as they go by.
And that's the super session.
But
suppression. Maybe it's suppression.
Oh,
it's suppression. We got that wrong. It's suppression. North Coast Vets, the legend of America's favorite cars. Listen to that thing humming out there. I love it. Lives on the North Coast Vets. Last year, members lived the legacy by traveling portions of Route 66. I'd like to do that. As part of a national caravan to Bowling Green, Kentucky, where Corvettes are manufactured. Back home, North Coast Vets have proudly served our local military community by raising over $40,000 at our Vets for Veterans car shows held in November. Listening to them rev those cars as they're going by. Have you got yours picked out yet, your favorite one? I've had 3 go by already.
I like the taxi cab yellow one.
That red one's pretty sharp myself. I like that. The white one's pretty good too. Yeah. Hey, they're all great, you know? Every one of them are great.
Oh, man.
And you know what? They're all clean cars.
Is that right?
Oh, look at them.
Yeah, well, they're amazing.
Right.
They're amazing. Oh, look at that one with the racing stripe. Okay,
yeah.
My new favorite.
Okay,
That's
I'm waving my flag. I'm waving my flag. I'm waving my flag.
Oh my gosh, those are pretty awesome. Beautiful, beautiful cars. What a fun club to be a part of, too.
And they do a lot of great things. The $40,000 they raised, North Coast Vets has proudly served our community and military by raising over $40,000 at our Vets for Veterans car shows held in November.
What a wonderful,
so that's great. They're having fun and giving back to the community.
That is great.
Good for them.
Oh, listen to those engines.
I know. Listen to that.
Oh my gosh, I want to drive a vet in the parade. Oh, I like the one with the little windmills there.
The gray one? And the little guy in there, too.
Yeah.
Waving the flag.
I wonder how many, did they say how many are in
Didn't
this?
say
That is
many,
amazing.
but it's quite a parade of vets.
It really is.
Yeah. You have to keep an eye on the guy in front of you real fast, though. You don't keep waving and not look.
Yeah. I think I saw these guys at the 101 Cafe yesterday. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I saw a vet crew there at the 101 Cafe at Wisconsin.
Were you going in for chocolate malt?
Yes.
Yes, I guessed it, huh? We'll give John Daly a plug on that.
There you go. Well, for years, the 101's been the beginning of the parade at Wisconsin there.
Right.
So, now who we've got here?
We have Kaplan College. Do you want to go ahead?
Yes, Kaplan College in Vista, California. They offer a variety of programs such as medical assistant, medical billing and coding specialist, pharmacy technician, dental assistant, healthcare assistant, nursing assistant. Oh my gosh, they've got so much. X-ray technician, vocational nursing, massage therapy, holistic health practitioner, and associate's degree in criminal justice. Kaplan College students are very proud of their school and are committed to serving the community. Visit Kaplan College in Vista today to get a tour of the beautiful campus. And you know what? They really do have a beautiful campus because the chamber just had a mixer there a couple months ago. And it really is a beautiful place.
It's raining. It's actually raining.
I think we're getting some raindrops.
This actually is crazy. We're actually getting some rain.
It never rains in Southern California.
No, not that we don't need water, but this is funny. Maybe those vets are putting their tops up right now. You know, Kaplan College, it's amazing all the different degrees that you can get from Kaplan College.
Well, we're not going to let a little bit of rain. Of course, we do need the rain. And you folks here watching the parade may not notice that it's raining, but we've actually got some rain coming
For the
down.
first time I can ever remember rain on a parade
Oh.
And a helicopter.
Let that not damper it. I'm sure it's going to go by quickly.
Right, it will.
But anyway, let's not forget the Kaplan College, their wonderful campus in Vista.
And they're troopers. They're just walking right through with a little bit of rain falling on them.
Oh, and there's Lady Liberty.
Okay, Lady Liberty. Since July 4th, 1776, our nation's liberty has been a cherished legacy, handicapped down from one generation to the next. Liberty, we fight for it, sing about it, wake up to it, and celebrate it. One of our greatest symbols of liberty that fill Americans with pride is the Statue of Liberty in New York Harbor. Representing that iconic monument today is Glennis Swan. The torch she holds aloft is a beacon of friendship, hope, and optimism for all to see. Her crown symbolizes the radiant halo of enlightenment. She carries a tablet inscribed with the date of American independence, July 4th, 1776. Lovers of liberty give the lady a hard hat. Who would have thought a little bit of rain on a day of an Independence Day in Oceanside? Lady Liberty.
Well, now it looks like we've got a muscle car coming up here. It says, muscle cars are legendary in American car culture, and restoring and driving them today ensures that a legacy will be there for our children and grandchildren. Beatrice, they've got a name for her. Beatrice is a 1969 Buick Skylark convertible in the process of being restored. It says, we brought her home almost 17 years ago and just got her back on the road this year. She's a great beach cruiser and will provide our family with hours and hours of good, clean fun. Beatrice.
And she's also going to get a little wash job too, right? And now we're followed by the San Diego Humane Society and SPCA. The San Diego Humane Society has been giving help and hope to animals in our community for more than 135 years. Through sheltering, adoptions, public spray, neuter, education, pet assistance, therapy, human law enforcement, microchipping, needs-based services, and the vital offerings, San Diego Humane Society is the largest safety net for people and pets that need help in San Diego County. Make sure to visit one of our 2 locations in Oceanside. San Diego Humane Society, right.
Oh.
Great place to get brand new little puppies,
my goodness.
little
Look
cats,
at him.
all types of little great friendship, little friends to take home.
So happy. So if you see somebody that you love right now, you go and adopt that puppy.
Right. San Diego Humane Society. We've even got a little bit of wind coming up with this too.
Well, here comes Snap's neuter scooter. Uh-oh.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
That hurts just thinking about that. Falling behind the Humane Society.
We thank you and all our supporters, some pictured here on the bus, for helping us help pets and their families here in Oceanside. Did you know spaying and neutering is the single most important thing we can do to save the lives and cats and dogs? An altered pet, they tell us, is a happier pet. They live a longer, safer, and healthier life. Happy birthday, America. Woof, woof, woof.
I don't know. That just snap and snip just doesn't make me a happy person to think about that, but I know it's necessary.
Come on now, Jim.
Right.
Come on.
And now we have the Military Order of the Purple Heart, North San Diego City chapter, county chapter, and that's 493. The Purple Heart is an American decoration, the oldest military decoration in the world, still in present use. I think we have a television camera that's going above us right now in one of our television companies. The oldest military decoration award, the first American award made available to the common soldier. It was initially created as the Badge of Merit in 1782 by General George Washington. The Purple Heart is awarded to members of the armed forces of the United States who are wounded by the instrument of war in the hands of the enemy, and posthumously to the next of kin for those who are killed in action or die of wounds or received in action. The organization known as the Military Order of the Purple Heart was formed in 1932 for the protection and mutual interest of all who have received the decoration. Composed exclusively of Purple Heart recipients, it is the only veteran service organization comprised strictly of combat veterans.
And they're getting a round of applause as they go by.
Definitely well deserved on that.
We've got Cub Scout Pack 7146. They're sponsored by American Legion Post 146 in Oceanside. They're in the parade for their 6th year. Cub Scouts teaches the foundation of good citizenship, appreciation for the outdoors, and respect for others, dedication to your beliefs and love of family. Scouting provides boys the opportunities to experience a variety of activities and challenges, from knots and lashings to cooking and camp safety to marksmanship and sportsmanship. Scouting relies on 3 factors for success: the boy, the parents, and the leaders. PAC 7146 takes pride in being a Santa Margarita District Honor Unit and Gold Level Unit of Excellence.
Congratulations to them. You know, again, scouting, is just amazing what it does for the young men and also the Girl Scouts, and for the young ladies. That as future leaders for tomorrow and for as new parents down the road and everything, it's just amazing what takes place with.
Look at those enthusiastic little scouts
right.
too. They're into
Cub
it.
Scouts. Next thing, Boy Scouts. Webelos, Boy Scouts.
Oh,
And we have another tent going by too, also with us. The American Legion Riders. Chapter 146 of Oceanside meet the fourth Saturday of each month at the VANC building. That's the Veterans of North County building on Mission Avenue at 9 a.m. ALR 146 was chartered in May of 2008 and are members of the American Legion Post 146. They ride to support veterans organizations throughout the county of San Diego. You can hear them. They have participated in welcome home ceremonies, memorials, funerals, and many fundraising events for local vets. ALR 146 supports the VA hospital, Toys for Tots, Wreaths Across America, All from the Heart, Homes for our troops, Wounded Warrior Homes, and Chula Vista veterans, homes as well as Veterans Day, services at the Miramar National Cemetery.
All right, the American GI Forum is next. They're a congressionally chartered Hispanic veterans and civil rights organization. Their motto is "Education is our freedom, and freedom should be everybody's business." They were established in Corpus Christi, Texas in 1948 by Dr. Hector P. Garcia. The American GI Forum currently has chapters throughout the United States with a focus on veterans issues, education, and civil rights. The Oceanside chapter of the American GI Forum was formed on May 25, 1966 by Oceanside and the surrounding area veterans of both men and women of the armed forces.
And they have great mariachi promotions also. They have a great fundraiser every year. Next we have the Disabled DAV van. Is a 9-passenger Ford van that was purchased and donated by the DAV Chapter 95 and is displaying the Disabled American Veterans DAV flag theme. Passengers in the van are disabled service veterans from Oceanside representing services in World War II, Korea, Vietnam, the Gulf War, Desert Storm, Desert Shield, and the War on Terror, totaling over 200 man-years of military service in our country. These DAV vans are driven by volunteer drivers.
All right, now we've got the Women Marines Association. The Southern California chapter of the Women's Marine Association is a nonprofit organization comprised of women who have served or are serving honorably in the United States Marine Corps, regular or reserve components. WMA is the only veterans association for and about women Marines and was established in Denver in 1960 to ensure that women history as Marines would continue to be told and passed on to a new generation of Marines.
Women Marines Association.
And my sister was a Marine.
Next.
All right, we've got B-24, William E. Walker. He resides in Oceanside since the 1970s. He's a former U.S. Marine Corps in the Marine Corps and now a member of the VFW Post 10577 in Oceanside. He says, "I love our city, and this is the reason why every year I participate in our outstanding Independence Parade. Same as last year, I have my big red Jeep full of jewels, stones, and diamonds, surrounded with lights, pictures, and flowers." Look at the clown there.
Yeah, really.
Inside, you'll see it has a camera and backup camera, navigation system, and a sound system.
Is that B-25?
Oh, it's the United States Submarine Veterans. So they're perpetuating the memories of all submarine crews. All gave some gave all. Leading the sub-vets is Colonel George Kinnison, a World War II submarine vet and Korean Air Force pilot veteran. His tattered flag was flown in 1943 on the 4th of 10 war patrols on the USS Sawhorse SS-276. So float number 1 comes from the Bonefish base in Riverside, California. So I guess we're going to see the USS Bonefish SS-223. The sub was lost in 1945 off of Japan while on its 8th war patrol. All 85 men were lost. Float 2, that we're eventually going to see, comes from the San Diego Basin as a model of the USS Los Angeles 688. This sub served for 33 years. This class submarine is still protecting our nation. Submariners spend many months under the ocean to protect the freedom of this great nation, and they want to remind us that freedom is not free.
You
So
know,
we're very grateful for this group to be in our parade. I think this
Absolutely.
might be the very first year they have been
It is.
in the
The first time I
Oceanside
can ever remember
Independence.
them being here. You know, I think with the veterans group also, I think there were two that also came together. The National Montford Marine Association, formed in 1965, was also part of the previous group that walked through that we didn't see their designation. And also the Veterans of Foreign Wars, Oceanside Memorial 10577, also were in that group too. So we salute them also that were here. We're sorry that we didn't see their
Well, there's a replica of
designation
the
going
submarine,
through.
however.
right.
Never been in a submarine?
I have. Oh man, let me tell
Have you?
Oh, let me tell you, what a feeling it is.
I only remember the one in
I can't
Disneyland.
imagine being on it for days and months and months and months and months underwater. I was only on one for about 8 hours.
Yes,
It was a
I think
thrill.
that would be challenging.
It
I do
was.
think that would be challenging.
Okay, we have the Oceanside Elks Lodge. Since 1929, the Oceanside Elks Benevolent Protective Order has been a big part of our city. In the first car is the exalted ruler Karen Kunst and her husband Roy, and they're driven by chaplain and past Elk of the Year Carol French. They are joined by the House Committee members and their scout troop by the Purple with the Purple Pig, our California-Hawaii major project to raise and give back to families in special needs, helping out our community with the Purple Pig and Hoop Shot program. They invite you to come and join the fun, including Wednesdays and Saturday karaoke, Friday and dinner dance, and Sunday bingo. They're busy all the time.
Yes.
Information about the Elks is available on oceansideelks.org. Elks Care and Elks Share Float is the name of this. The Oceanside Elks Lodge 1561 is a proud sponsor of the California-Hawaii Elks Major Project. The Purple Pig Piggy Bank, the money collected on behalf of the Purple Pig, provides in-home physical, occupational speech therapy services for the handicapped, children and their families, free of charge. Riding on the float is retired U.S. Marine Master Gunnery Sergeant and present leading knight James Johnson, joined by his son Quentin. To see youngsters walk, talk, see, and play when they are once they could barely move fills the heart to overflowing. Provide financial support for this is what is called the Piggy Bank. Is all
there
it's
he
about.
is. We just saw the
Oceanside
pig.
Elks.
He's
There you are.
driving by.
Right.
The purple pig that they're
Right.
talking about.
Cub Scout, I would talk about this. Cub Scout Pack 756 was my pack 60 years ago, and it is sponsored by the Elks. It is one of the longest running packs in Oceanside. The pack consists first through fifth graders that enjoy camping, hiking, numerous outdoor activities. Pack 756 is also sponsored by the Oceanside Lodge and would like to thank the Elks for their continued support. And I remember them when they were met at Ditmar and Mission Avenue, where the North County Transit Building is, and that's where we were Cub Scouts with
okay.
Pack 756. So that brings back lots of memories.
Oh, look at those.
We had to
young
walk. We didn't get to ride in the parade. I remember that. That's going back a lot of years, let me tell you. 60 years.
They're having a good time.
They are.
They're having a good time.
And SNR Towing, I believe, is sponsoring, providing their platform for them to be in the parade.
That's wonderful.
SNR Towing. Appreciate some of those.
Now we've got the Daughters of the American Revolution, the Santa Margarita chapter. They're a nonprofit, non-political volunteer service organization. The chapter was organized in 1929 in order to honor the Revolutionary War ancestors, to remember their past and prepare for the future through organized service in the community, and to promote historic preservation, education, and patriotism. All these ladies have ancestors, every single one, who have fought in the Revolutionary War. The national organization has chapters in every state and all over the world. And I know this particular DAR chapter actually helped to do an inventory of some of Oceanside's historic cemeteries.
Oh, great.
So they provide community service.
That's great.
Now we've got the Friends of Oceanside Parks. They're a nonprofit group that raise money and support to keep special events, programs, and services going. There are over 54 parks and recreation centers in Oceanside through the year. They sponsor concerts in the park, movies in the park, and events at Heritage Park. They also sponsor youth scholarships and more. To become a member of the Friends of Oceanside Park, call 760-435-5041. Please visit the City of Oceanside website, oceansiderec.com, and visit us on Facebook at Friends of Oceanside Parks. Parks make life better, and I know Eileen Turk does what she can to make Oceanside a better place.
You'd never know she has any enthusiasm
Oh
at all,
my
would
gosh.
you? She's overflowing with enthusiasm all the time.
Yes. Now we've got North County senior softball champs. And
I think they're part of Friends of Oceanside
is that right?
Parks.
Oh, they very well could be.
Yes, I think
well,
so.
Well, that's pretty exciting.
That's all part
then.
of it because it's a part of Parks and Recreation, right?
What a big group. Is that Marjorie Pierce?
That is Marjorie
there?
Pierce, absolutely.
With her Uncle Sam hat.
Right. That's great. Big crowd there.
All of those people in support. The Friends of Oceanside do so much to raise funds, provide programming.
Concerts, music,
yes,
you name it, a little bit of everything. And the
for
kids,
these kids that you see here.
Yeah, look at them having fun. They're waving, they're walking, they're waving to everybody. And all their friends are cheering back at them that are along the sidelines. Look, they just saw somebody else they know. That's cool. And Pop Warner, this was all part of this, I think. All part of the Friends of Oceanside Parks. These are all different members of all the different groups.
Oh, that's wonderful.
They have a huge group with Pop Warner and all of the different groups. You know, what a fun thing Pop Warner is, and for the young boys and girls and stuff to be able to play in sports. And they've got their cheerleaders and everybody on that one.
Yes. Oceanside, we have such a wonderful city providing so many different services, so many different events, so many different opportunities for families.
And you can't say there isn't something to do in Oceanside.
That's
Let me tell you, for all ages, all ages. Pop Warner football and cheer.
I think this is a really good look at all that the Oceanside Parks and Rec provides.
Exactly. And they had their cheer team, too, coming by with them, too.
Even their volleyball. Look, they're playing a volleyball game as they're walking in a parade, and these gentlemen are doing it backwards. What? It's volleyball. It's not really volleyball.
It's not volleyball.
What is it? It's pickleball.
It's pickleball. Pickleball. Yeah, it's pickleball. I think
pickleball, if I'm not mistaken, is like one of the
fastest growing sports. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was pickle eating contest myself, and then I found out it's actually a game. You know?
Pickleball.